Also, it seems they only employ really good-looking men to work there, so that might be another reason to visit. Hello friends! After taking a break last month, this month I'm back with sharing some of my favorite things and experiences of the month of August. The first thing I have to share is that I appeared in the Tournament K program of KoreaNet. Some of you might know that I work with KoreaNet for about 1 year, and KoreaNet of course is an organization of the Korean government, and although I don't work with them anymore, I was invited to one of their programs. In Tournament K, I joined the host Hannah and we ate different Korean food and talked about it, and it was just a great time. I've known Hannah for about 6 years now, so it was really fun to do this program together with her. And yeah, we had a great time eating delicious food, talking to people while doing our live stream, so I really enjoyed that. I will leave links to the highlight reels of the episodes that I joined in the description down below, so feel free to check that out. The second thing on our list is also a cool experience that I had this month, and that is visiting a pottery cafe. I always wanted to do something like this, but somehow I just never really got the chance. In Korea, as you might know, there are many themed cafes. So cafes where you can do a special activity. Sometimes you can bake your own cake, sometimes you can paint a picture, or you can do some of your own pottery. I visited this pottery cafe as part of the Korea Alumni, which is a group organized by the Korean Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I went there to paint a cute little cup with my own design, and then I got to form my own bowl. It was super fun, I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend visiting a pottery cafe or another themed cafe in Korea, because not only do you have the fun experience of doing the thing that you're doing, but you get to take home your own little souvenir, like the painting that you finished or the bowl that you made. I don't have my things with me right now because they actually have to dry out for 1 month in the cafe, but as soon as I get them, I will share them with you on my Instagram. The next thing that I really enjoyed this month is actually another cafe, but this time it's just a regular cafe and not one where you have another activity that you can do. This is Urban Plant and it is one of my absolute favorite cafes in Seoul. As you can see, the whole cafe is filled with green, luscious plants, which kind of gives it a jungle vibe. Because there's so many plants and they're all real, the whole cafe smells really good, and you just have this kind of oasis in the middle of Seoul, which I guess is why it's called Urban Plant. But yeah, if you need a little bit of green scenery and fresh air while being in Seoul, I would definitely recommend checking out Urban Plant. Also, it seems they only employ really good-looking men to work there, so that might be another reason to visit. So those were my experiences outside that I really enjoyed, but of course we cannot forget K-beauty in a monthly favorites video. This month I've decided to experiment a bit with makeup. As you might know, I'm not really that skilled at makeup, so I try to just go for one look that I can do really well, but that's it. But this month I wanted to at least give it a little bit of variety, so I did some shopping. Ta-da! These are all big and small eyeshadow palettes that I bought this month. As you can see, I really bought a lot of them, but I have to say my favorite ones are the eyeshadow palettes of A-Black, and especially the unicorn pink one. This eyeshadow palette is just 100% my style. The name, unicorn pink, the colors, the marketing, the design, it is just so freaking pretty. So with all my new eyeshadow palettes, I'm trying to little by little challenge new styles or new color combinations in my makeup. Even today, this is kind of a daring eyeshadow look for me. But I have really been enjoying makeup styles that are a little bit different, a little bit new for me. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. And for full disclosure, the eyeshadow that I'm wearing today is of a Peripera palette with the name Touching Taro Stars in the shade number 5 별 Taro Kale. This is just such a cute and little eyeshadow palette, and Peripera of course is one of the most affordable while also really high quality makeup brands of Korea. So I can pretty much recommend any product of Peripera, but yeah, the Touching Taro Stars eyeshadow palette just has a special place in my heart though. And last but not least, Since the social distancing level in Seoul has gone up again, it is kind of hard to, meet your friends outside and hang out together. But you can do that in the game It Takes Two. It Takes Two must be the most fun co-op game I have ever done in my life. Not only is the game design amazing, like with every level you have new game mechanics and it's just so beautifully done, but it's also really fun to do together. Like, I did not expect that, but the game was just hilarious. Sometimes you cooperate, sometimes you just try to annoy each other, but of course in the end you have to work together to clear the level. If you have a friend who likes game, this is definitely a recommendation from me because you will just have a great time playing it together. And that's it. Some of the things I enjoyed in the month of August. I hope you had a great month too, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!